piano and a tempo worthy of high tragedy. I did not know the phrase torch song. When we'd exhausted the Porter canon, we'd move on to George and Ira Gershwin, or Rodgers and Hart, or Irving Berlin. Our choices no doubt influenced by the other songbooks that Fitzgerald had recorded by that time. My fond girlhood memories of Ella Fitzgerald would inspire a more personal and decidedly ambitious pursuit in 2010, when I read an interview with Fitzgerald in which she explained how those songbooks I used to listen to, recorded 2 decades into what was already a thriving career, had marked a significant transformation in her artistry. In the 50s, I started singing with a different kind of style, picking out songwriters and singing their songs. Cole Porter was the first. It was like beginning all over again. People who never heard me suddenly heard songs which surprised them because they didn't think I could sing them. People always figure you could only do one thing. It was like another education. Those consequential songbooks represented a before and after demarcation in the long and colorful arc of Ella Fitzgerald's career. They suggested the ideas of becoming and transformation as potential themes for a book. For 20 years or so before they were recorded, roughly from 1935 to 1955, Fitzgerald had established herself as a quintessential jazz singer. She had started out as an impoverished young girl from Yonkers who would later describe her boots as camouflage for her skinny legs. She achieved recognition through an amateur night contest at the Apollo Theater at age 17, and then in February 1935, got a real job through a week-long engagement at the Harlem Opera House. After being signed by Chick Webb, who initially said, "I don't want no girl singer," she began to transform the role of girl singer into a position of leadership. Her success at the microphone transformed not only her career, but also the status of other female vocalists throughout the music business. Before Fitzgerald, girl singers were typically relegated to a single chorus of a song. Following Ella's example, the Canaries, as the girls were called, flew higher, especially after Fitzgerald's swinging rendition of a classic children's nursery rhyme. A Tisket, a Tasket became a global hit in 1938. Yet management dressed her up in schoolgirl clothes, boxing her into an image that overstated her innocence and compromised the achievements of a budding artist and innovator. Nevertheless, Fitzgerald's drive to break new musical ground won the day, as she programmed more adult fare into her act. After Webb died in 1939, she became the official conductor of the orchestra. In 1940, she said, "I used to sing nothing but jittery stuff, but now everybody likes me to sing sweet songs, so I give 'em a little of each." Fitzgerald's sweet and jittery musical transformations kept coming. In the mid-1940s, she swerved into improvisational bebop as her personal avenue for change, digging deeper into scat and inventing complex fantasias on single tunes almost at will. Her phonographic memory allowed her to become a one-woman jam session. That's what gave us females permission to dig in and do some improvising ourselves, said Betty Carter, a sister improviser. It was no longer a man's world. She treasured her stylistic breadth. "What is the Ella Fitzgerald style today?" Ebony magazine asked in 1949. In the 1950s, touring as a member of the popular Jazz at the Philharmonic, JATP ensemble, Ella joined a troupe of soloists, seizing the stage and announcing her arrival as a vocalist of astonishing agility. As keyboard legend Oscar Peterson recalled in his 2002 memoir, in the joint finales of a JATP concert, competing with the horns, she gave no concessions. She played rough. at one of the...
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.